Welcome to the Ranger's Workshop. I'm Jared Taylor, your resident ranger, and I like to play Dungeons and Dragons. I also like miniatures. And I don't have a huge collection, but I'm trying to expand that, and that's why we're here today. I've got this big box that's been sitting in my office for several days now. I just haven't had time to get to it because I wanted to make a video. And if what's in this box is what I think's in this box, then this is going to be an awesome video. Of course, you already know what's in this box because you saw the thumbnail and the description, but I haven't seen it yet, so I'm very anxious to get into this. Now, before we get into this, I've got my green screen here, and we need to teleport to the frozen north. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, do I need like some sort of word or a gesture? No, I think I'm just going to snap my fingers. Oh. That's not right. Okay, let's try that again. Wrong again. One more time. Oh, all right, good. Now we're here. Now I can get into this box. Okay. Okay. This thing has a lot of tape on it. Really big box. I'm gonna have to get my glasses so I can see better. Okay, all right. Oops. This looks awesome. It says, Icons of the Realms, Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden, Arveiaturace. Oh yeah. Oh, I think I need to turn it this way so you can see it. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, the box is awesome. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but she's in there. So I'm gonna have to get this open, and then we'll get very cool. There's a big huge plastic thing on here. Oh, this is so cool. Let's see. Let me get my glasses here. Whoa, yeah! I'm sure that's really noisy. Okay, so you gotta put the tail on. Get that right there. Okay. Whoa. Slide that on there. Whoa. Dude. Whoa. This is so cool. Yeah. Whoa, this is so awesome. Got a little bit of a kind of a dirt on there. I don't know if that's dirt or if that's paint, but it looks cool. This thing. This is so awesome. This is so awesome. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Well, I got her out of the box, and here we go. This is incredibly cool. This is huge. It's just huge. One thing that I really like about this is that I feel like they've captured the image, the idea that this dragon is old, this dragon is big, this dragon is ancient, right? And it is, I think about, so I'm into reptiles. I've had reptiles my whole life. Right now I have a boa constrictor I've had for 27 years. I have a tortoise, but I've also had large lizards in the past, like iguanas. I even had a monitor lizard at one time. And there's one thing that we see in reptiles is the really old ones, the really big ones, they get kind of bulky, and their skin hangs a little bit. If you look at these, the one thing I could compare this to would be a Komodo dragon. If you look at these images of a Komodo dragon, you see a young Komodo dragon. They're lean, they're fast, they're not quite as bulky. But if you look at the older ones, the larger ones, they have, their skin hangs, they've got thick muscles, they're very bulky. And I think that they've captured that really cool. This looks like an old dragon. It looks like she's been around for a long time, and she is just really, really powerful. Whoa. This is so awesome. I love this. So it's Arveiaturace. She's an ancient white dragon. And I don't know if I'm saying the name correctly, Arveiaturace, or is it Arveiaturace? Not really sure. But let's learn a little bit more about Arveiaturace.
Arveiaturace is an ancient white dragon, also known as Ice Claws. She was once the steed of a powerful wizard named Meltharond Thone, who captured and tamed her. At first, she despised him, but over the years her hatred turned to respect, and she grew to regard him as a great friend. When he died, she became depressed and lonely, though she has never fully acknowledged his death. Toward the end of his days, Meltharond spun a web of arcane magic, which now keep his bones whole and in proper relation to each other. The wizard's corpse is still strapped to the saddle on her back and sits upright. It even turns its head to look in whichever direction she is looking. Arveiaturace is said to be insane and still speaks to the withered corpse of a wizard as though he were still alive. The great white worm layers on Ice Peak, an island south of the Sea of Moving Ice. She dwells in a cavern right next to smaller chambers that were once the sanctum of Meltharond. Meltharond's rooms remain undisturbed, just how he left them. Arveiaturace likes to drift over ships and pluck up crew members to eat. Sometimes she lands on the ship and tears it apart to get at anyone hiding below the decks. She sometimes spares them if they desire to talk or can sing. She has been known to abduct people and then just talk to them for a month or more. Arveiaturace is a powerful and brutal foe. She once fought and killed no less than 12 young adult black dragons. And she is quite adept at battling wizards after years of serving as a steed in mage battles. She appears in Rime of the Frost Maiden and is the mate of Arveiaturace from Tyranny of Dragons.
Okay, a couple of things that I notice about this model. Number one, awesome, incredibly awesome. I really appreciate the detail. Like I can see, literally I can see every scale. There's even detail on this sort of fin on the back of her head, and the plates on her head are the plates on her nose and face. Really cool. This little spike that hangs down, and all these on her throat, and all the spikes on her back. Very detailed. You can even see each scale there is some, definition, and all the scales like around her neck and on her arms and legs, or on her legs and all over her tail. And they all match. It looks like it's from the same creature. Some models you see, it looks like the tail is from completely different creature and just slapped on there. But this one looks really just incredibly detailed. It's very solid, very thick. It's heavy. I feel like the plastic they've used is pretty high quality. Man, it's just cool. And then the detail on the wings, you could see the leathery pattern. It's just, wow, it's just so cool. And then the claws on her wings as well. Extremely well done. There are some scuff marks on the neck, but I'm choosing to believe that looks like it adds to the aged look of the dragon, and I'm cool with that. It's just fine. I am not really a fan of the way they've painted the gums, the eyes, at least that eye right there. Oh no, it's good. It's good. The gums, you know, they could be done better, but you know, they're mass producing these. And so I was expecting, you know, the paint job not to be perfect. It's pretty darn good for, you know, mass production. And I might go in there and touch that up a little bit. I don't know if I'll do that or not. It looks okay, but it'd be cool if it was a little bit better, a little more detail, a little bit more realistic looking. The tail fits on there nice and snug. I see a little bit of a gap right there. I'm trying to push it in a little bit more. It's about in as far as it'll go, and that's okay. This guy, Meltharond on top, it does look pretty cool. I know you can take them off of there if you don't want them on there. And now that I've learned the story and learned a little bit more about Arveiaturace, I don't want to take the guy off of there. I don't want to take Meltharond off of there because I really appreciate that story, and I think it's pretty cool. Now, if I was a player character, I would be about this big compared to this dragon. I really, you know, look how huge she is. She's huge. I really don't think that I would want to come across this dragon at all. And besides that, I'm not sure that I would want to fight her. Because think about it, if you're in the middle of this battle and she starts to notice that Meltharond isn't casting spells, and she has a moment of clarity and she has the thought, why isn't he casting spells? Maybe he's not alive. You know, and who did this? And then she looks right at you in the middle of this battle. You killed Meltharond! Next thing you know, you're going to face the full brunt of her rage. I mean, just that has built up and boxed in over many, many, many years. I don't think that is a dragon that I would want to see up close. You know, at least if I was the DM, I would, you know, in trying to get into this dragon's mind, I think I would want to see that play out. That seems very reasonable. And if I'm the character, I think I would want to run. I think I would want to run. So I'm very, very happy with this. I am so excited. I'm so excited to get this. You know, I first saw this on the Gallant Goblin. This is where I got the idea. I was looking on YouTube and I came across his video, his review of this creature, Arveiaturace, and I was like, whoa, that's awesome, and that made me say, I want to go get it. So if you want to go check out his video, you can find that out there. You can just search Gallant Goblin, maybe I'll put a link down below, I don't know. But this dragon is amazing. It's incredible. It's huge. It's just huge. I mean, if you were at the game table and plopped this dragon down in front of your characters, I'm sure they would be filling their pants up with something. I just couldn't be more pleased. If you've enjoyed today's video, remember to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.